Hi there, this is Geoff from geoffmobile.com. Hope you're all doing well today. I just came back from a trip to the United States. I normally live in Canada. And when I was in the States, I tried using an eSIM, which is like a cell phone eSIM card, virtual SIM that you get on your phone to access data in the US. And initially, I went on Reddit and I found recommendations for eSIM companies. And the number one company recommended by most Redditors was Airalo, Airalo. So they're an app that provides reasonably priced eSIMs for use in worldwide in different countries. You can pay for a certain amount of data, a certain number of days. So I went with I think it was like a 5 gig or a 10 gig, I think it was a 5 gig top up. And I used a coupon code and it all looked good. But then I quickly discovered when I was down in the States that I wanted to use Android Auto on my Android phone using the car that we had, which supports Android Auto. And every time I tried to launch Android Auto, something would flash up on my phone and then Android Auto would not load. And there would always be a message saying like not supported or connecting or something, and it would never connect. And I did some research, and this is actually a very common problem with Airalo eSIMs in the United States. A lot of people on a certain Google article support page, they were saying that you cannot actually connect to Android Auto using Airalo eSIMs. And people suspect that it may be because Google tries to block Android Auto in Hong Kong, and Android Auto doesn't work in Hong Kong. And so Airalo eSIM, for some reason, gets detected as being Hong Kong based, even though it's not even using Hong Kong data. Unfortunately, it does block Airalo eSIMs. At least it may be a technical glitch or purposely blocked. So what I did was I switched to a different eSIM company called Maya Mobile, M-A-Y-A, and it was actually cheaper. It was a few dollars cheaper and provided the same service, but it also does work properly with Android Auto in the US. So I'll put a link below to where you can find out more about Airalo eSIMs, which I'm sure work well for people using iPhones. There's no issue using Apple CarPlay, and just Android Auto seems to have a problem with Airalo eSIMs. So if you want to use Android Auto in the States when you're roaming there and using eSIM, I recommend using Maya Mobile instead for that. Otherwise, Airalo should be fine for you as long as you don't need to use Android Auto. So once I realized this was the issue and I switched over successfully to Maya Mobile, I contacted Airalo support and asked for a refund of the remaining data. And after going back and forth many times, they finally agreed to give me the refund. They initially wanted to refund me in credits instead, and I told them I can't really use Airalo in the States, and that's the only purpose I'd use it for. So eventually they agreed to give me a refund back to my credit card. I really encourage Airalo to fix this issue and work on it, because it's a major deal breaker for me, since the main purpose of using an eSIM in the States is to be able to use Android Auto with my phone, so that when I drive around in the rental car or our car, which also has that, then we don't have an issue with not being able to load the map on the car, essentially, to my phone. Anyways, thanks for watching. In summary, Android Auto has a problem with Airalo eSIM in the US, and this is confirmed by many people on the Google support page, which I'll link below. And the solution for me was to switch over to a different eSIM provider called Maya Mobile. But I do recommend Airalo for if you're using an iPhone or not needing to use Android Auto, or if you're in a different country. I did hear that Android Auto does have a problem with Airalo in Canada as well if you're roaming with an eSIM. So definitely try to avoid that if you want to use Android Auto. Other than that, it is a good service. I recommend it. Their support people were very friendly and responsive. But I find Maya Mobile is cheaper and also was a good service. That's all for now. Have a great day. Please subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, and please leave comments below with your experiences. And if you were able to get Android Auto working with Airalo eSIM in the US, please let me know how you did it. Your workarounds would be appreciated. As far as I know right now, as of December 2024, there is no workaround for this problem. But the best thing is to switch over to a different provider, such as Maya Mobile, and you can contact Airalo for a refund. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.